Yo, it's Chris from LaserLemming.com, and today we are going to be talking about Nintendo. Nintendo has been having some financial troubles recently, and you could probably say for a while now, but Nintendo was kind of in denial about it. Specifically, the president of Nintendo was in denial about it. That would be Satoru Iwata-san. And for the past couple months, maybe even years, he's kind of been really laser focused on his own points of view and his own perception of what the world wants. And he was doing all right if you think about it as what the Japanese world wants, because he was very Japanese focused, as was Nintendo as a whole, because there's lots of reports and stories and rumors going around that Nintendo just really believes their own stuff when they say that they don't think of themselves as in competition with Sony and Microsoft, because they really, in Japan, they really don't play the other consoles. They, for the most part, that is. The teams that helped develop the Wii U and the Wii U's online infrastructure, they just didn't. And so they really weren't aware of exactly what Sony and Microsoft were doing, because they were swimming around in their own bubble after the Wii's success. So they thought that they were going to just kind of ride that tidal wave into the future with the Wii U. But as we all know, the Wii U name confused a shitload of people. A lot of people did not know that it's a new console. A lot of people still don't know that it's a new console. And now that the PS4 and the Xbox One are out, Nintendo has just lost all the momentum of that year head start that they had. Such is life. So now Nintendo has to fix shit, and they have to fix shit fast, because their shares have just dropped in the beginning of this week after Nintendo announced that they're not going to meet their sales expectations at all. Not with the 3DS, which is that they're actually very well selling system that they have on the market right now, and definitely not with the Wii U. The president predicted 9 million consoles sold within their fiscal year, and I think they lowered that down several million. I think around 3 million, almost, not quite. And that's the way things are going right now. So he has finally admitted a big mistake that he made, and in something that's been bothering me for a long time is that Nintendo is too Japanese-centric. They thought that they could just take the plan for Japan and copy and paste it all around the world, and there's going to be success. Because the reason they think this way is because Wii Sports was such a huge success worldwide, and they thought that they could just have that same sort of game idea, one game to rule them all, that will just bring the masses over to their console. Didn't happen. And so he said that Satoru Iwata said that he just totally misread the US and European markets, and he's got to fix it. He's got to readjust their strategy. He hasn't said what he's going to do yet, at least not publicly. He's supposed to be talking with investors this month about it, but shit ain't exactly going smoothly for Nintendo. And I'm kind of happy that they're finally waking up to smell the coffee and see exactly what I've been saying, shouting at them in my room for so many months now. And I'm glad that they're finally getting it smacked into their head, but it is to their definite detriment, because the sales failures of the Wii U is going to really possibly make Nintendo act even more conservatively when it comes to putting out new IPs and whatnot, and that's kind of distressing to me. I don't just want to see new Zeldas and Marios, and I know that they think that they're branching out by maybe throwing Metroid Bone at us. It's not. That's not enough. I need to see more games in the vein of Sin and Punishment, more games like Project Hammer that were canceled, more games like Disaster Day of Crisis, which didn't even come to the US, even though it was one of the first Wii games ever revealed. What the fuck, Nintendo? That's my thoughts on it. I can just keep going on and on and on about it, but that's all I gotta say right now. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think about Nintendo just finally waking up about it? What do you think? Do you think that Nintendo's actually going to act on their words and start maybe investing more into Western studios and putting out more games focused on the different territories? Let me know in the comment section below. Got a comedy channel, you should check that out too. In the meantime, subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.